there are some forces which will be behind you, and there's some forces that are going to be ahead of you. In our text this evening, the Ammonites decided to fight against the Israelites. They came up against the children of God, and in order to try to defeat them, look what they did. They didn't fight Israel on their own. They went and they hired mercenary troops, 32,000 chariots, and they enlisted the entire army of Syria to go up against Israel. What that suggests to me is that the devil knows that anytime he's going to come at you as a child of God, he has to bring everything he got. And that's why when you see all hell breaking out against you, it's only because you're a child of God. And the devil knows that if he sends one or two people at you, there's no way they're going to defeat you. So he has to send people on the job, people in the community, people in your home, even people in your church, in order to get you frustrated, because he knows the power you have, and he knows that he has got to come with all kinds of coalition and all kinds of forces if he's going to try to win over you. There are going to be some devils in front of you and some behind you. But I came by to let somebody know that nothing you find yourself in between can defeat you if you let God intervene in 2013. Not only is he a God that will lead, guide, and direct you from in front of you, but the Bible says in Isaiah that your God and my God is also your rear guard, which means it doesn't matter who is in front of you, what is in front of you, God is going to step in and deliver you. Doesn't matter what's behind you, who's coming after you, God will get behind you and block everything the devil throws at you. So Joab didn't give up, neither did he give in. But the Bible says, listen to this. The Bible says that he divided his army into two teams. Appointed Abishai as head of one team, and he remained the head of the other team. So he decided, if y'all going to split against me, I'm going to split against you. Strategy. And so he fought one group, and his brother and the other army, and the other part of the army fought the other team, or the other group. But this is where it gets interesting. After he appointed his brother, he says, you take care of those behind you, behind us. I will take care of those in front. Let me say something to the church tonight. There are some battles that we will never win by ourselves. But if we can team up with a brother, if we can team up with a sister, I promise you that we can mash up every devil in front of us and every devil behind us, because God is on our side. And we do not have to be afraid when we look all around us and see trouble. I'm here to encourage somebody that in 2013, when the trouble begins to come at you from the front and from the back and from the left and from the right, you've got to have the faith to believe that you serve a God who is able to deliver you and bring you through. But beyond that, I believe that if I can find a brother that can say, I got your back, if I can find a sister who's going to say, Pastor, I'm praying for you, I can face any devil. I can face Satan himself. Why? Because there's power in unity and power in strength. I therefore declare over this house tonight that this is the year of divine intervention. Doesn't matter what comes up against you. All you need to do, and I'm closing now, all you need to do is to do your best. Fight all you can, but give God room to work. Don't tell God how to do it, when to do it, but give him room and watch what God is going to do on your behalf. Job had enough common sense to realize that as much as he was trained, as much as he knew what to do, he had to tell God, do it your way. God, we gonna fight, but you do what you know how to do best. And that's what I'm gonna say to you in closing here tonight, that in this coming year, I don't care how many devils, I don't care how many demons, I don't care how many witches, I don't care how many Obia people, Obia men, women, I don't care how many witches, water, I don't care who come against you, you shall overcome, you shall be victorious. Why? Because you gonna fight like a man, you gonna stand up and let the devil know you ain't afraid. I don't care if they're behind you or in front of you, you gonna fight like a crazy man, and you're gonna give God room to intervene.